I know absolutely nothing about Matt Rife. The one thing I do know about Matt Rife is that this guy's been kicking up a storm. People have been trying to cancel this guy left, right and center, and this is because of some of his material in his recent Netflix special. As somebody who knows absolutely nothing about Matt Rife, here's my overview of his special as well as the recent drama that he's found himself in. So obviously the elephant in the room is the domestic violence joke that Matt put in the first 2 minutes of his special. I mean, what a way to start. I have to say, hearing this joke really set the tone for the rest of the special. As a fan of dark humor and dark comedy, I was surprised as I didn't think this was Matt's style of comedy. So what are my thoughts on the joke? I really don't think it was that terrible. I mean, I think we've all heard much worse from comics, and it's not like this is an area that's never been explored. I saw a clip of Josh Wolf discussing this and I think he puts it perfectly.
He's drawing a line right fucking now. And domestic violence isn't silly. Yo, dude, first of all, if you don't like a joke, just don't watch that comedian. Everybody who laughs or who thinks that joke isn't funny is laughing at another joke that other people think is offensive. So you're picking and choosing by your own morality and ethics but I can laugh at this. I'm going to give an example, like, right, you're picking and choosing. Listen, either you laugh at everything or you laugh at nothing. You're not allowed to fucking pick and choose just because something bothers you, right? That is not okay.
One thing that I liked about Matt's special is that he covered a very wide range of topics that all seem to link nicely in my opinion. Now, during this special, I can't say that I was howling at any of his jokes, but credit where credit is due. I had some actual laughs in there, but the majority of my laughs came from the segment where Matt was talking about his friend Alex from high school and him talking about how ugly his own child is going to be as a result of some bad karma. Throughout the special, I was having small laughs on a somewhat consistent basis, but nothing major. However, it is still worth noting down. Now, during this review, I have to be completely honest. The second half of the special really tapered off for me at certain points. Now, don't worry because I'm not going to spoil any of those moments, but my attention was drifting to say the least. If I wasn't looking at my wall, I was looking at the phone, I was playing with the dog. There were some parts of the special that just lost me. I don't know, some of the material just didn't land with me. However, my attention was regained in the last 10 minutes or so of the special, so it's not all bad in that sense. Now, there was one part which I found a little bit cringy, and that was a joke which had a reference to Lil Nas X. But the cringe is more to do with Lil Nas X more than it is Matt Rife. However, cringe is cringe no matter who it's coming from. With regards to the domestic violence joke, I think people are slightly overreacting. I say if you don't like the joke, then stop watching Matt Rife altogether, because from what I've seen, it seems like Matt seems to be doubling down on this style of content, and it looks like it's something that he wants to continue in the future, and maybe that's so he can get a more male audience. I really don't know. So if you're not a fan, I advise you leave now before things get very ugly. At the end of the day, you are going to a comedy show though, and if it were me going to that comedy show, I'd be expecting anything and everything to come out of the comic's mouth. Something that I find incredibly funny could be incredibly offensive to another person, and vice versa. Comedy is subjective, and that's just the way it is, and that's the way it's always going to be. Matt's special gave me small laughs and giggles on a somewhat frequent basis. He had good topics that were well fleshed out and linked together nicely. There were a few moments of cringe and some moments where my attention drifted, but it's not half bad. I'd say it's a good watch. 6.5 out of 10. For me, I'd like the special to be a little bit darker, but I think Matt was just testing out the waters for this one. But have you seen Matt's special? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you've liked this video, then you'll probably like the one in the top right, so check that one out. Don't forget to leave a like if you've enjoyed this video. It's a great way to support the channel, and as always, we will talk soon.